I'm just a girl that loves a good Turkish show. Okay, guys, we are back to recap season 2 of The Tailor, aka Terzi, which you can watch on Netflix and watchturks.com with English subtitles. So last season ended with Peyami taking a bullet meant for Dimitri. In season 2, he has recovered from that bullet wound, but is now being afflicted by heartbreak. Esvet went back to Dimitri and they're about to get married, which causes Peyami to self-destruct with alcohol and angry outbursts, and everyone around him is suffering because of it. His grandmother is now deceased, so he's left holding the bag, caring for his disabled father, which isn't going very well for them. Peyami is under lots of pressure and grief. He's extremely depressed and losing control fast. He's about to lose everything, including his career, and it is very sad to watch. So this show, season 2 starts off with Dimitri and Esvet's very depressing wedding, which Peyami and his new girly friend show up to. Probably the worst day of Peyami's life watching those two get married, but with his new girly friend there, it makes the hard pill easier to swallow. The new girlfriend that Peyami met during a drunk and booze night at the club is Cemre. Now, Cemre pops up in Peyami's life like a gift from on high and is exactly what Peyami needs: distraction. She is full of life, laughter, joy, and excitement. After hooking up at the club that night, she does not leave Peyami's side for the next several weeks and watches over Peyami like some guardian spirit sent to save him from himself. Cemre learns right away what is plaguing Peyami and understands that he is looking for escape, but he's also killing himself at the same time. Esvet, now Dimitri's wife, is still in love with Peyami and can't keep herself away from him, making it very difficult for Peyami to let go. Dimitri and Peyami are still pretending to be BFFs and acting like this massive elephant is not standing there in the room with them. It's very awkward, especially when all four of them are at the same table, acting like everything is normal. But guys, things can only stay hidden for so long. Dimitri seems to be in denial about what everyone else can clearly see, that Peyami and Esvet are in love and devastated that they can't be together. Esvet has no problems confessing her love for Peyami to the world, but Peyami can hardly admit it to himself, much less to anyone else. He certainly doesn't have it in him to tell Dimitri the truth. Cemre will do her very best to help Peyami forget Esvet and move on, and I admit she does this very well. She is a breath of fresh air for Peyami, and he takes full advantage of all the attention she's giving him. Esvet is obviously suffering from heartache as well and doesn't like this new Cemre girl hanging around Peyami. She confronts Peyami several times about his downward spiral with alcohol, his anger, and his career going down the drain, but she especially scolds him because of his cowardice, because he didn't fight for their love, nor had the guts to tell Dimitri the truth. Peyami has several mental breakdowns and basically turns into like a walking zombie, but no worries, guys, because Cemre is here to save the day in her own crazy way. She convinces Peyami to allow himself to be reborn, letting go of all this self-hate, self-torment, and especially letting go of Esvet. And Peyami does just that. Let's just say he took a leap of faith over a cliff. Yeah, no, really, he drives off a cliff and doesn't die. He comes out of the water and he has a whole new outlook on life now. And it looks like the old Peyami's back in business. He even takes on a whole new attitude with his father and decides to be a real son, no longer being ashamed of him. This was quite a miracle. It's like he hit the reset button on life, but he's not done yet. Things start to boil between Peyami and Dimitri when Dimitri starts to understand that Peyami may really be in love with his wife after all. And one day he confronts him about it. And since Peyami is facing his new truth now and being reborn, he decides to lay all the cards out on the table and confess his love for Esvet to Dimitri's face. Peyami tells Dimitri that whatever was between them is now over and he just wants to move on with life. They do fight a little bit, but then Dimitri forgives Peyami for the sake of their lifelong brotherhood and probably because Peyami took a bullet for him. I mean, come on, guys, that's not a small thing. It's obvious Peyami loves Dimitri and doesn't want to hurt him. Will Peyami and Esvet really be able to bury their love for each other once and for all, or will seeing each other all the time be too much to overcome? I don't know, guys. This is a tough one. There's also another huge bomb that is going to go off when Esvet finds out that she is the true owner of Dimitri's family's wealth. Yeah, apparently Dimitri's parents offed Esvet's parents and stole their money and left Esvet at an orphanage. I'm sure this is all going to come out next season. And I do also want to mention, we all know that a huge part of Payami's trauma is related to his mother, who left him when he was young. In season 1, Payami was searching for his mother, and in this season, Payami is actually reunited with his mother. So that healing process has begun. I'm assuming we'll see Payami's mom back for a bigger role in season 3, and I really can't wait to see how this amazing story plays out. I heard this show was based on a true story, which makes it even more interesting to me. Okay, guys, well, that's all I got on this one. Remember, if you want to watch Turkish shows with English subtitles, go over to watchturks.com and tell them that I sent you and get your discount on the membership. Don't forget to like, share, and sub to the channel. And until next time, gule gule.